Did you know that tomatoes are actually fruits? Yes, that's right. Although we often think of them as vegetables because of their savory flavor, botanically speaking, they belong to the fruit family. This might come as a surprise to many, but it's true. And not just any fruit. They're hiding a sweet secret. When you slice open a ripe tomato, you can see the juicy pulp and seeds inside. This is where the magic happens. Ripe tomatoes have a natural sweetness that can really shine. This sweetness is subtle but distinct, and it can elevate the flavor profile of many dishes. This sweetness is often overlooked because we usually cook them with savory ingredients. When combined with onions, garlic, and spices, the sweetness of the tomato gets masked. But trust me, it's there. You just need to know how to bring it out. One way to do this is by using tomatoes in desserts. Let me introduce you to tomato payasam, a South Indian dessert that celebrates this hidden sweetness. This dish is a perfect example of how tomatoes can be used in a sweet context. It's a creamy, comforting dish that will change the way you think about tomatoes forever. The combination of tomatoes, milk, and sugar creates a unique flavor that is both surprising and delightful. Give it a try, and you might just discover a new favorite dessert. Most people think of tomatoes as a savory ingredient. They're often associated with hearty dishes and robust flavors. They're the base of our sauces, adding depth and richness to pasta and pizza. The star of our salads, bringing a burst of freshness and color to the plate, and the tang in our sandwiches, providing a perfect balance to the other ingredients. It's understandable. But this savory reputation can make it hard to imagine tomatoes in a dessert. The idea seems almost foreign to many. The key is using perfectly ripe tomatoes. When tomatoes are at their peak ripeness, they have a natural sweetness that is often overlooked. Their natural sweetness comes out when they're at their peak. This sweetness can be harnessed to create delightful desserts. We're going to use that sweetness to create something truly special. By combining tomatoes with other dessert ingredients, we can challenge the traditional perception and surprise your taste buds. To make tomato payasam, we start by simmering ripe, chopped tomatoes with milk and sugar. The tomatoes should be fresh and juicy, as they will provide the base flavor for our dessert. As the mixture simmers, the tomatoes begin to break down, blending seamlessly with the milk and sugar to create a rich, creamy consistency. This gentle cooking process brings out the tomatoes' natural sweetness, enhancing their flavor and making them the star of the dish. The slow simmering allows the ingredients to meld together, creating a harmonious blend of tastes. We add a touch of cardamom, which infuses the payasam with a subtle, aromatic spice. Cardamom is known for its warm, slightly citrusy flavor, which complements the sweetness of the tomatoes perfectly, and saffron for warmth and fragrance. The saffron threads not only add a beautiful golden hue to the payasam, but also impart a delicate floral aroma that elevates the dish to a new level of sophistication. Finally, we stir in creamy coconut milk, which adds a luscious, velvety texture to the payasam. The coconut milk also brings a subtle tropical flavor that pairs wonderfully with the other ingredients. And a handful of toasted cashews for crunch. The cashews provide a delightful contrast to the creamy texture of the payasam, adding a satisfying bite and a nutty richness. The result is a beautiful balance of sweet, tangy, and nutty flavors. Each spoonful offers a unique combination of tastes and textures, making every bite a delightful experience. It's a dessert that will surprise and delight your taste buds, offering a refreshing twist on traditional payasam. Perfect for any occasion, this tomato payasam is sure to become a favorite in your dessert repertoire. Tomato payasam is proof that tomatoes are more versatile than we think. They can be the star of savory dishes and the secret ingredient in sweet treats. Don't be afraid to experiment with this humble fruit. Give this recipe a try and discover the surprising sweetness of the tomato. You might just find your new favorite dessert. Let me know what you think.